Everything you need to know about the solar eclipse of April 8th, 2024, the day the sun disappeared. It forms an X with the eclipse of the Great American Eclipse of August 21st, 2017, the one Trump directly looked at. It forms an A with the previously mentioned eclipse of the Great American Eclipse and the annular eclipse of October 4th, 2023. An A as in APEP, the Egyptian serpent deity of chaos. In Egypt, the Nile divides the civilization where 2/3 lived east of the river and 1/3 lived on the west. In America, the Mississippi divides the civilization where 2/3 live east of the river and 1/3 lives west. Midway between the Nile is the city Memphis, just like midway the Mississippi is the city of Memphis, which leads to the following point. The solar eclipse reaches totality over American cities and towns with Egyptian counterparts, like Memphis, Luxor, Arkansas, named after Luxor, and Cairo and Thebes in Illinois, just to name a few, which all dot the Mississippi River. These Egyptian named cities along a grand river, centered around what seems to be the exact Egyptian replica in America, will be touched by the solar eclipse, toward which NASA will be launching a trinity of serpent deity named rockets, called APEP. This eclipse forms a five-pointed star, the symbol for the states of America, in the ineffable name of God, Yehovah, or the Tetragrammaton. We see the five-pointed star which holds the 17th place in the tarot. The 17th letter of the alphabet is Q. The April 8th, 2024 eclipse makes an A for America, APEP, Alpha, QAnon, and a five-pointed star. Just 2 weeks later, on April 22nd, Earth Day, is Passover, the day the Lord Yehovah, the proper name for Tetragrammaton, swept over the land and smote the land of Egypt. NASA will launch 3 rockets called APEP, named after the serpent deity of chaos, disorder, and darkness, and will be resurrected by NASA on the solar eclipse at the moment of totality. APEP is the opposite of light and truth. This is, for all intents and purposes, the Egyptian Antichrist. You, my dear subscribers, know exactly what else is also a trinity of serpents. The flow of energetic forces within us called the Hindu Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna, or the Egyptian Isis, Osiris, and Thoth, or Abrahamic Adonai, Allah, and Christ. This three-headed Antichrist serpent of chaos and darkness is being conceptually resurrected through the APEP Trinity NASA rockets. They are doing this to research how the sudden drop of sunlight affects the planet's blanket of air. The atmosphere is a pond, and the eclipse acts like a pebble, inducing ripples on the invisible water. This is caused by the effects of the Earth's magnetic field and the sudden drop of solar activity upon the field. Connected to this field is your body, which is also magnetic and has, in a sense, its own ozone layer through your human electromagnetic field, or toroidal bubble. The most susceptible to these invisible wavelengths and frequencies of the magnetic field is the brain. This study is also exploring the effects of waves on humans and our devices. CERN is going to turn on its collider, as it is going to smash atoms together on the solar eclipse of 4/8 upon totality. They will turn on the powerful particle accelerator in search of the invisible particles that make up our universe. This is all without mentioning the strange energies happening already around this eclipse, like lightning struck the Statue of Liberty. The following day, a rare East Coast earthquake struck in New Jersey, and the epicenter was Trump's golf course. Also, The novel bird flu of 2024 has been recategorized from influenza A to H5N1 and has been detected in the milk produced by dairy milking cattle in Michigan, Texas, Ohio, New Mexico, Kansas, and Idaho. Bridges are collapsing. Planes are falling apart. There are huge, suspiciously started, devastating fires, train derailments, food production facilities burned down or halted by pathogenic viral outbreaks, a network of underground tunnels in New York discovered, and lastly, Mercury retrograde in Pisces. Mercury is going through every aspect of our life and rearranging the entire palace ruled by Pisces in our natal astronomical horoscopes. Our religious lives and interest in the spiritual are influenced and resurrected by Pisces. So all of us, universally, on Earth, will feel the powers of Mercury, compounding the influences of Pisces in our lives, with the forces of Mercury's winds hitting Earth straight on. His influences, compounded by this solar eclipse, will be strongly felt. So, how does it feel to know you are living through truly historic times? In the movie produced by Barack Hussein Obama, Leave the World Behind, a cargo ship losing power, careening off course, and crashing was the start of the movie's chaos. On Wednesday, March 27th, the master date of 3811, the first water-based master number of the Queen of Cups, a cargo ship crashed into the Baltimore Bridge. Since then, it has been revealed, Zionist Jews plan to ritual sacrifice a red cow with perfectly red hair, unseen in 2,000 years, and prophesied in the Torah as the new age of the awaited Messiah and the rebuilding of the third temple of Solomon, all occurring around this eclipse 2 weeks prior to Passover, April 22nd, when God Yehovah will smite the land of Egypt. Land spread across America, called Egypt, Cairo, Memphis, and Nineveh. But it's not just the path traced by this eclipse that portends the smite of Yehovah. Every line traced by the star formed by these specific eclipses will be touched by the smite of Yehovah. America will be devastated from coast to coast, and every state in between. No American will be spared this smite of Yehovah so clearly spelled out. Americans will not observe another total solar eclipse like this until 2033 over Alaska, and then 2044 over Montana, passing through Canada and ending in Greenland. This judgment line of Nineveh eclipse occurs on the 8th day of April, a 20 number date. In the tarot, 20 is the major arcana key of judgment, Judgment Day. This day of judgment, a date of cosmic reckoning, that those in power are going to make hell for us. Yet, no matter what happens, have trust in your own divine inner knowing that if you think it, so it is. The key is your emotions. Trust in your feelings, in your emotions, and love yourself. That is what will give you the breakthrough of your life. The sun is moving behind the moon during this eclipse, meaning the moon, who represents your emotions, instinct, and intuition, should take center stage on this eclipse. So, love yourself, and trust and believe that it is okay to be you, the most beautiful you there ever was, there is, and that there ever will be, because you are not a story that can be told twice. And there will never again be a stage for you to perform, but this one right here, right now. So be you, the most beautiful you.